Hello, leather crafting friends. Welcome to Leather Crafting and More. We wanted to show you one of the finished lantern coasters that we made. And we're going to try to show you how we apply a little bit of dye. Today, real quick. This is one of the leather cases that we finished. And we think it turned out really good, really nice. And this is one that we're going to be working on. Today we're going to try to add some color to the pouch, and we're going to try to antique it at the same time with the brown. So this would be some of the colors that we've used. This is the dyes that we use. We use I think it's called Peavy's Pro Dye. They also make a nice leather dye. Both of them work just as good on the leather. But we've already used a green. We have a washed out brown. And we have the brown. And we're going to apply some red dye to it as well. So we're going to try to show you how we're going to brush out the brown to give it sort of an antique look, to kind of blend it in with the colors. Okay, stay tuned. We'll set the camera up here and try to show you how we dye a little leather. We're going to use this brush for the red. And we have this little tapered brush that we're going to try to do a little antique again on the mushrooms. And you want to just kind of water the dye down just a bit. Get a little bit on the brush. And what we're going to do is we want to come around with the dye. Try to come around with it there. Let me clean that brush out. There's a little red in it. We're going to, that's not an issue. We can deal with that for sure. But we're going to come around and we want to kind of darken the end up a little. Then we're going to kind of brush that down. We want to brush it all down to give us the shadow effect that we're looking for. I don't want to say that it's hard, and I don't want to say that it's easy, but we just want to come in here and we want to try to give it an old sort of antique look with a new look, with some color. I really like to use the colors. And we're going to brush it. We just want to pull the brush down. Pull it down with the, got to clean the brush out a little bit, but we're just going to keep pulling the color down until it gets lighter as we go down. It sort of gives it the shadowy effect, like the sun is on this side, coming in this way, lighter and darker. That's what we're looking for right there. We just want to kind of get in there a little bit. There we go. Then we're going to come in with the red We just want to dye the outside, the background that we tooled. I hope that you can see this on the video. There's a little piece there. We need to get that off of there, because that will go over on your tooled part you don't want to get the dye on. But you just come and work around, take your time. For me, it is easy. For perhaps someone watching, it is a little bit more difficult. You really have to enjoy what you're doing. That's a lot of the battle there of leather crafting. And we're going to just come in, and we're not going to worry about if we get a little dye. We're going to black around the edge. You can see the black around the edge here. And we'll come in and do that a little bit later on. But you can work your brush around these on the inside. As I've said before, leather crafting is a fun hobby. And it's a hobby to enjoy in your spare time, or if you're retired. It's a beautiful hobby to have there for sure. Let me do a little bit more. I don't want to make this video too long, but just wanted to kind of show you how I dye the leather with a brush. Here, see if we can. And the more that you work on it, the better it is going to look. It's going to turn out for you. This is a really nice, forgiving brush. It does want to bend for you nice. I can't remember the name of this brush, but it's I believe it's a number 6. I can't really see it. This brush came in a cheap paint set. It's one of the best brushes that I found to use for the leather. Anyway, we want to make it stand out. We want the pocket knife, the mushrooms, you want it all to stand out. And we'll probably come in and give it 2 coats of the red. We're going to do the border in black. And we'll show you when we get it done, maybe in the next video, what it looks like. But that's sort of how we do it, and or that's how I do it. And it turns out pretty good. Let me say thanks for coming by the channel, watching the video. I sure hope you subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel, that is. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you would. And we'll say good day to you, and we'll try to catch you in the next video.